Hello folks, so I'm going to be reading you an important news article. Grossly impaired illegal immigrant blamed for crash that killed toddler. It's reported by Robert Gearty of Fox News. Obviously Fox News is going to be the only one that's going to report this. Your CNN, NBCs, your CBSs, your Good Morning Americas, your The View Show, your MSNBCs will not report this because they don't want you to really know. They don't want you to know who the Democrat Party is importing to replenish their lost voters. You know, the Democrats are losing voters left and right. So they need to import new voters on the disguise that it's a humane thing because they care for these people. So let me go on to read this. And I need to apologize first and foremost for my sarcasm, because this thing really bothers me. Stuff like this. An unlicensed illegal immigrant was grossly impaired when he crashed into an ambulance that killed a 3-year-old boy, court papers say. Illegal immigrant Jose Romero, 27 years old, is accused of slamming into an ambulance that overturned after being struck, killing a 3-year-old boy early Sunday in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. The boy from Weiss, Virginia, died Monday, a day after the crash. He was with his mother in an ambulance when it was struck and rolled over in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Lindsay Ann Oakes, 27, that's the mother, suffered minor injuries. The little boy who died was not identified. Jose Duran Romero, the illegal alien, blew a 0.19 on the breathalyzer nearly 2 hours after the crash. More than twice the legal limit. Now, wondering, they waited 2 hours. Really, what was his limit when the crash occurred? 3 times the legal limit? I don't know. Court papers say Romero, who was behind the wheel of a Honda Accord, even though he had never owned a driver's license, had bloodshot eyes, had bloodshot glassy eyes, slurred speech, and looked grossly impaired, according to the station. Romero was also in the country illegally, the station reported. Federal authorities lodged an immigration detainer against him after his arrest. They said he was from El Salvador. The ambulance was taking the boy and his mother to a trauma center. Gary Oakes, the grandfather, said Monday the boy had been under medical care before the crash but didn't want to elaborate what kind of care he was under. I want to skip some of the personal information. Police said the Honda was traveling south on US 52 around 1 a.m. in the morning Sunday when it rammed into the side of an ambulance, which was also going south. 1 in the morning. 2 paramedics in the ambulance were treated for injuries. A police spokeswoman told the paper Romero and a passenger in the Accord, Andres Leon, both fled after the crash. So they both fled. One was caught right away by a person who saw the crash. The other passenger was captured by police a short time later. Romero was charged with driving while intoxicated and driving without a license. He was being held without bail after bail had been set and then revoked. It's unclear if the charges are going to be upgraded as a result of the child's death. I hope so. I really do. Leon, the passenger, is being held on a $1,000 bail after being charged with failure to render aid and to provide information. Just $1,000. Maybe they can cash in some of those EBT cards illegally on the street and get bail and skip town and go back to El Salvador. You know, I guess, you know, nothing really can be said about, you can't bring this little boy back. You You can't heal the family that survives and has to live with this. But in defense of these newly imported Democrat voters, perhaps if they were in a sanctuary city, they can hire a liberal lawyer, a piece of garbage lawyer, who then can maybe sue the ambulance drivers and the ambulance company for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Perhaps the scummy lawyer can also sue the makers of the booze that these two men were drinking. Because you know what? Just like guns kill people. So maybe we can sue the booze company, and really what they really should do is maybe sue Honda. They should sue Honda, and because it didn't provide protection, and they probably got a couple of scratches themselves, so they should sue Honda and make some money and whatnot. Yeah, I think that'd be a great thing, and then those local governments can probably come out and tell you how this Jose Duran Romero, it's not his fault. He was always a good boy. His friends and family are going to say, we've never noticed this kind of behavior before. So this is just a one-time thing, so to speak. I know I'm getting off the boat here. I know I'm getting a little sarcastic, but this is what really the other news channels are hiding from people. These are your dreamers. These are your DACA recipients. Folks, have a great day.